everyone, and welcome to the Learning Ladder. Today I thought I'd do another plan with me. So the first thing I'm doing is deciding what Easter crafts, additional Easter crafts I want to do this week. So what I did was download them from Twinkle. Twinkle are having a month free on their website right now, so definitely check them out. I have downloaded a few different versions and I've asked my daughter which ones she wants to do. So she picked this one, split pin chick in egg, so she wanted to do that one, and then she also wanted to do this Easter box chick, and I want to do this one because I think that's really super cute. So I'm going to print that one too. I am also working on my website today, a little bit. I didn't say today, Saturday. So I'm setting up with Wix. So this is what it looks like so far. You're getting a sneak peek. So I've got one of my products listed here in a conveyor belt style, but there is also a page where they'll be listed. I've got my YouTube down the bottom, contact form, and then at the top I've got my home services. I don't know if I want to blog yet, I haven't decided, so I might take that out. I haven't decided if I want to blog yet. Store, so when you click onto the store then it'll have all the products listed. I've already got my domain name, I've had that for a while. But I have to figure out payment, so I had to open a business PayPal, which I've done, and now I just need to figure out how I add the PayPal button so that people can actually check out and make sure that it actually, and then it'll send them the download via email. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, setting up the PayPal button. But the first thing you have to do is set up your PayPal business account, which I've already done, and hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. They give you the code to enter into the site, but I'm also going to try here, see where it's got manage apps. I'm going to try and see if they have a PayPal app instead to put on. That might be easier, but this is what it's looking like so far anyway. The reason I set it up was because I mentioned in one of my other videos when I was giving my Alice in Wonderland unit study away for $1, that on Teachers Pay Teachers, the percentage that they take is huge. So for every $6 sale, I was only getting $2.20 something cents, because of the way they do it. You can pay an annual fee where you get to keep more of your money, but if I didn't have the money to do that, so I was just doing it without paying that initial fee. I think you have to pay something like $70 or $65 or something, and if you pay that for the year you get a higher percentage of your earnings, but if you don't pay that then the percentage that they take is greater. I mean, I understand why they do it. I mean, I'm not knocking them at all, it's just it's expensive. So that's why I wanted to set up my own site, but also then you can buy them directly from me, and I think that's really important, especially with all the changes that you see around social media these days where restrictions are going in place for different things and everything else. I think if you've got your own site where you're selling your own stuff, it's much better. It's yours, you're not relying on anyone else. The disadvantages that Teachers Pay Teachers obviously advertise for you in a way, not really unless you pay them, but they do in a way because someone can go onto the website and search a topic and then you'll appear. So it is obviously advertising that way. But I was looking at my analytics and the most sales were coming from people that were finding me on YouTube. So for that reason, I don't think it necessarily matters about the fact that I'd be losing out on that marketing aspect of Teachers Pay Teachers. And I just like the idea of having my own site where you can, it's like a one-stop shop, and I can link my YouTube videos at the bottom, so you can click on any videos that you might want to see and stuff. So that's what it's looking like so far anyway. So hot off the printer, this is what came out of what I've been searching. So some from Twinkle, so I just had to swap hands. I can't do it with the other with my right hand, I have to use my left. So what was I saying? Yes, I printed some things off Teachers Pay Teachers and some things off Twinkle. They were both all free. If you want any links for anything, let me know. But with Twinkle, it's really easy. It's not like Teachers Pay Teachers where you have to search different people to find different things. It's all on the one site, that doesn't make any sense. What I mean is that everything is on there. It's not from different people. so you're not buying from different sellers. It's all on the one site, and at the moment it's free. So, so that's the split pea. I just printed off the first page rather than all the different picture instructions, because my daughter really likes to do things her own way in terms of art and stuff, which I'm all for. So she has a better idea, that's great. So I just printed off the basic first page instructions, and then she can decide if she wants it to be a different colour, different texture, everything else. That's the template for the egg. And for the chick, I accidentally printed that off. Thanks for not printing this page. I'm sorry, Twinkle. There is an odd and even egg basket activity, again from Twinkle, so I printed that. Like cute little eggs all the way up. There's more, I'm just skipping. So it's up to 300. And then the egg box chick that she wanted to do, again I just printed off the basic. And then I printed off this one because I think that's super cute. Look at the little chicken hands, little fingerprints. Okay, this is a design your own Easter egg. Again, that's from Twinkle too. I did vacuum. I don't know if you're like me and shed your hair really badly. When you've got long hair, I always shed. I did hoover. I think my hoover needs replacing at some point. I want to get one of those robot ones, but that's a dream. It'll probably never happen, but that'll be so cool. Yeah, so there's a shape rabbit, so you can stick all the shapes on. I thought that'd be fun to do. And there's a shape chick as well, with all the little pieces. There's your template for your chick. I'm just getting some fine motor in there, and it's fun. This is a little Easter basket. They had a few different versions. They had a religious version, they had this one, and then they had something else as well. I think it was a spring version, to make a little Easter themed basket craft. And Twinkle has got quite a lot of Easter, religious activities for Easter as well. You know, different cards and all kinds of things to make, as well as the traditional, you know, egg and things. There's an egg version, so I like to give her choices. This is actually nothing to do with Easter. This was, I told you we finished the Sassafras book, and I found this Magical Creatures Veterinary Notebook printable on Teachers by Teacher, so I printed that out because I thought that would be fun to do. So you had your clinic stock list, you've got your patient information form, health concerns, describe the creature's problem, your hypothesis, your treatment plan, and your results. I just thought that would be really fun. She can make her own fantasy animal up. And then I've got If I Were an Easter Bunny. This is off TPT, and this is from Jungle Learners. This again was a freebie. So I like to hide eggs here. I would look like this. I would decorate eggs like this, and my favourite Easter treat would be. I thought that would be fun. This is an Easter egg hunt with money. So there was one with dollars, and then there's one blank, so I picked the one that was blank so I can write them on. And then I'll just use the plastic eggs, which I'm so thankful that I kept from last year, because I wouldn't have been able to get any otherwise, because all the shops are closed. So yeah, I can just put some coins in and we can do an egg hunt with coins. And then this is a story template, so you've got like a cartoon style a little bit, but more writing. That's the egg that you stick on the top of it, depending on which paper you choose, to make a, you know, a decorative piece that you could hang if you wanted to. Or then instead of using the cartoon style, you could use this template, or there's that template, and then you just pop the egg topper at the top and stick it on. I thought it was a really cute little craft. A little mini book page. And then this was from TPT as well. This is from Store and Hale. Still a little Easter craft where you can stick the eggs on, and there's one to colour in if you want. So I gave this to Grace again. Thought this was fun. What's inside the egg? So she can draw. This is from TPT, Rebecca Bettis. Apparently, and so you draw the animal on this, and then that's the shell, obviously, and then you use those little brads to stick it in. And then there's a writing one as well, if you want to write. And then I've just printed some spring pages off. They were free as well. For any stories or any little journal entries she wants to make. Considering it's spring and you think more rain, we've had a lot of sun this week, which was really interesting. Nice and interesting, because it's not usually like this at this time of the year. It's been really warm, actually. At one point I almost thought I needed to put some cream on. Okay, who is hiding in the green field? Lift the circle and all will be revealed. So it's like a little pop-up card. And there's the, you can choose a lamb. Well, what I might do is she can draw her own, or we can do that if she wants to, if she doesn't want to use theirs. And then there's another option like a little pop-up card, and it's a chick. So she can use their template or she can pick her own. And then Who is Hopping Through the Quiet House. This is from TPT from Ash, looks like. That's a bunny. And then this is a little carrot craft. And there's the stalks of the carrots. I like carrots. And then a little poem page. So you fold it over, flip over like little tab book. And spring. So that's everything I've downloaded and printed off. A goodie bag of stuff that I kept from last year. So I'm just going to pick a few things out. And then I've got a little Usborne sticker book, one of the Usborne sticker minis for Easter, ordered. So hopefully that'll come by Wednesday. Amazon are not doing their usual 1 to 2 days delivery at the moment. Because I ordered that on Thursday or Friday. And it's not going to come till Wednesday. But I think it's because they're so busy at the moment. We already had the Usborne larger sticker book. So the only one I could find was this little minis one that was different. Because we had that one last year. I found a sticker box this year for Easter to be quite tricky to get hold of. Anyway, I'll show you what's in the bag. Okay, so I've got the clues. I still kept them from last year, from when we did our egg hunt last year. So those ones are written on, but I've got some new ones. Not that I bought them this time. They were from last year. I bought 2 packs and I didn't use them all. So I've got some more of these clue cards for her Easter egg hunt. Some Easter felt stickers that we had left over. Got these little butterflies. I'll probably use them for spring. I think that's the reason I didn't use them last year as well. Again, some more felt bunny stickers. Again, I'll probably use those for spring as opposed to for Easter. I think that's why I didn't use them last year. Some egg tokens for when she's doing her egg hunt. I bought 2 packs last year, so I kept 1 pack. A little bunting banner, Happy Easter. And then there's this little chipped one again, that's a Happy Easter one. I've got some table confetti left over. I have eggs from last year. I actually did a money and a time activity with them last year. They're still written on from last year. So I'll do the same, I think, for when we're not doing our egg hunt. I'm going to do a time and money one again. But these eggs, you can do so many different things with them. So they're always useful. In here, I've just got a bunch of little stickers and a couple of these, hang on, there you can see some little loose stickers, and then a couple of these left over from last year. I did actually buy a new pack of those already before everything happened with the events in the world. So yeah, I already had that one, so thankfully we can do those. These are from last year, some leftover stickers. I found this little baby animal sticker book on our shelf. I thought we can do some of those. This is from last year. She's done most of them, but there are a couple of pages of stickers left, so she can still do those. And then this is from last year. I made a little sensory bin. So this was supposed to be nest material for the little chicks, so we'll do that again. So that's what I've been up to. I'm going to do our work boxes. Sorry, I'm just reading a message that's just come through. I'm going to do our work boxes next. Let me know if you want to see any videos on our work boxes. I have done them before. I just haven't done one for a while, so let me know if you want to see any videos in the future on our work boxes. Do the work boxes, and then hopefully my husband will be back. He's gone to the shop to get a few bits and pieces that were missed from our order. You know, toilet paper. Well, he's gone to try toilet paper, kitchen roll, all, you know, the types of things. I'll come back to that in a second. So yeah, and he's hoping to get some. I've asked him to try and pick up some seeds, because I thought we can do an activity doing some planting, which is also really useful for us, you know, to eat. So I thought that'd be fun, and I'll get out our Usborne books, you know, where does we grow and all those kind of things for us to go through again. You know, next week while we're watching our seeds grow, and we'll do life cycle and all those types of things as well. So that'll be fun. What else? So last video I mentioned how groceries were really short. It was getting desperate, and I literally went to the supermarket and was walking around with my trolley in despair. There was no frozen, literally nothing. There was like 2 chips that had fallen out of the bag. The rest of the frozen aisles, which were 3 aisles, were completely empty. There was no bread, there was no milk, no pasta, no canned food, no tin food. there was nothing there. It was awful. It was like terrifying, literally walking around the supermarket, and I was thinking, what the hell am I going to feed my daughter? So I was making everything last that we had, so she was still eating as normal, but I was just cutting back, so I'd just have crackers or something and make sure she, you know, ate her food, because I was trying to conserve what we had just in case. But I'm so relieved, because my grocery order came. I mentioned I'd ordered the previous month for this month, so I already had my one slot, which was the only slot that I don't think I'll ever be able to get for a long time now. But I'd ordered all my stuff, and I was literally the day checking my email thinking they were going to say your order's been cancelled, but it didn't. And while there were a lot of things missing, we did get enough to keep us going, so I was so relieved. I literally could have cried when I saw the food, because I was so worried that we weren't going to get anything. So we have enough food to last. There was lots of things missing, but I can make do with everything I've got. I even managed to get some flour, so it's just amazing. Eggs and bread were tricky to find, but we did get some, so that's great. We got some milk. It's just, I never for one second realised how grateful we are to have the systems that we have and how much we take them for granted, because food, I mean, even the likes of just buying a pair of shoes. My daughter, I know the weather's been nicer, so I wanted to get some spring shoes because it's become a bit sooner than normal. Finding anywhere online that were open was really difficult. Finding anywhere that had a size, because she's in between sizes. Normally we'd go to Clark's, the shoe shop here. She'd be measured, get the right shoes and everything else, but they're obviously closed. They do have the online one open, but I did eventually find a shoes. I've just gone with the size I think she's going to be, and hopefully when they come they're going to be okay. You know, to tide us over until things open again. But now the Prime Minister here has been diagnosed with it. The Health Secretary has been diagnosed with it. Another cabinet member is now self-isolating. The Chief Medical Officer is self-isolating because he has symptoms. It's just the Prince of Wales has it. It's just crazy. The cases in our area are going up. So my husband's actually being extra careful, like, you know, when he comes home, taking his shoes off before he comes in, wiping down packages and everything else. It's just really scary times for everybody, and I hope you're all safe and well. And I'd love to say that I hope this is over quickly, but I've got a horrible feeling it's going to last quite a bit longer. We're in lockdown here at the moment. We can only go out to grocery for essential items. He hasn't gone out for seeds, he's gone for toilet paper and other things, but he's just going to pick some up while he's there, because the shop where we get them from has that. So usually he hasn't just gone out for seeds. You're only supposed to travel out for essential items, and as infrequent as possible. Only go for one exercise a day. So his exercise is he's taking the dogs, and me and my daughter and I are going for a walk, or we're not allowed to go to the parks, and we're only supposed to go locally, so and there's not much around here, scenic wise, so we're just, you know, making use of our garden, because we're very fortunate to have a garden. She's got play equipment in there, she's got trampoline, slide, swings, all those kind of things, which I'm really grateful for. So we're just making use of our garden as much as possible, and going out for a little walk as well, in our allocated one time a day. You can go in your garden as much as you want, obviously, but the weather's been really nice, and it's such a shame, because normally we would have just gone to the beach. But I remind myself, when I think about things like that 919 people died in one day in Italy yesterday. So is it really that bad that we can't go to the beach? No. It will pass. At least we're still alive, at least we're well. But they are starting to introduce testing more, which is great, I think. I think that'll definitely help, and especially testing the NHS staff so they can go back to work, rather than self-isolating if they don't have it and they just have a regular old cold. But yes, that's what we're up to. We have food. I'm so grateful. We don't have everything I wanted, but we've got enough, which is the main thing. Literally, I was so happy when it all arrived. And going to the supermarket is not fun, because there's literally nothing there, and it's really disheartening. And just keep saying to yourself it will pass, and I hope you've got everything you need to keep you going too. And I think that's everything. I'm going to leave this video here. So I'm working on, as I said, my website. I'm working on some new things to sell that we're going to be using ourselves for 3rd grade. that I'll put available on there for you too, if you're interested once they're done. And if you have bought my Alice in Wonderland unit study, thank you very much. I've had a lovely lady over on one of my other social medias telling me that she's using it, and it was so heartening to see the project that they did, the invitation that they made. It was absolutely beautiful, that she made with her daughter online for their Alice in Wonderland party, and it just makes me feel so heartwarmed that people are really enjoying it as much as we are enjoying it. We halfway through it too. My daughter loves it. She's having so much fun with it. And yeah, that's everything I have to say for now. Let me know how you're all doing, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.